Welcome back to this channel, everyone, and today it's the 14th EFL show on the channel. Today we've got a couple of guests on, and we're going to get more on as we throughout the show. So we've got Callum on, a frequent member of the show. How are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. Always welcome to be back. Back always.
Yeah, 100%. Match days with Alfie, you're back again. How are you, mate?
I'm back. I love it. Love this show. Gets me out, gets me going, and I love to
Yeah.
talk about Swindon. So I'm really glad to be back.
Yes, gonna be should be a good show. KB Terence talk. How are you doing, mate? Hope you're doing well. So I mean, there was some really good Carabao Cup fixtures last night, and we've still got some more to talk about tonight as well. So, did you watch or listen to any of the Carabao Cup fixtures, Callum?
I was listening to the West Ham one, and I thought for West Ham, they expected to win though, in my opinion, and also the Ipswich one because I was very keen to see how that one would play out.
Mm. Yeah, fair enough. Alfie, what about you?
Yeah, I watched like a little bit. I watched Ipswich Town Leicester for a bit. I thought that was probably probably one of the exciting games. I thought Southampton West Ham wasn't going to be as good as it was, but
Mm.
yeah, I looked all around, and I put Soccer Special on, and that sort of just winding down to that. But there was some decent games on. I felt that Leicester Ipswich was an odd one. Leicester played so much better in the first half. Ipswich were terrible. I thought not that good. And then the second half, Leicester really just dismounted and foul like it normally
Mm.
does under Russell Martin. And to be honest, yeah, Birmingham Brentford, that one shot me. I think Birmingham's manager's got to go. And I watched a little bit, going backwards and forth on Soccer
Mm.
Special, and then yeah.
I mean, Birmingham Brentford was crazy. What I mean,
Yeah.
I did not expect that. I thought it would have been a bit closer, to be fair, but
Yeah.
Brentford looking decent.
Peterborough was a good game as well.
Mm, Peterborough, Watford, Peterborough. That was
Yeah, that
yeah,
was a
one
weird one. That was
yeah.
crazy. Wow. 6-1 was it? Or 5-1?
I think it was 4 or 5, something like that.
Oh my God,
Zach
that's
on tour says
crazy.
hello. We've got movies with Kevin, who I'm pretty sure is watching from the US at like 11 o'clock at night. So big up
Wow.
to you. If we're absolutely shite last night, says Zach on tour vlogs. Up the Swindon, hello Alfie. Couple of Swindon fans following Alfie
Up the
tonight, which is good.
town.
Good to hear. So it's 11:10 a.m. for movies with Kevin. Um, so
Mm.
loo- looking at the fixtures from last night for the Carabao Cup, the one I was most looking forward to is Sheffield Wednesday versus Wolves. I thought that would have been quite a close game. Obviously, Wolves did come through with that one as a 2-0 victory. Um, did any of you watch that or hear about it?
No, I just watched the highlights at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch that game, to be honest, but Wolves got a player of themselves, like Jordan James. Oh, he's fantastic. He's one player to look out for Wolves this season. I think he's gonna be
Mm.
great. Going off topic a little bit, but yeah, you know,
Mhm.
I just carried on, watching the same old games. Like I said.
Yeah, I
Oh.
mean, it was a very high scoring Carabao Cup
Oh yeah.
second round.
Oh yeah,
So
definitely.
big up Callum, says Zach. Um, we've got Sora Bradford sticker in Miami the other day, says Football Edits. Very cool
Wow.
indeed.
That's where I'm going tomorrow.
um, so Carabao Cup tonight then, and I think a fixture that most people are kind of looking forward to. Definitely Spurs Charlton is a good game there. I also feel like Newcastle West Brom. If West Brom can cause an upset there. Any fixtures catch your eye there, Callum?
I'll tell you what, Preston Everton. I think I said it last week.
Oh, the Toffees.
Um, it's two teams that don't really play each other that often, and when they do, I reckon Preston will go in full force. They might not come out the winners, but it's good for Preston having a big team like Everton come down to their place.
Mm. 100%. Alfie, what are
Um,
you?
isn't Everton playing Preston? Isn't Preston playing at Everton Stadium now? I heard that. Isn't that right or something?
Preston's at Everton now.
Yeah,
Wait,
like that's wait, at
no,
Everton's new ground.
no, Everton is playing at Preston. Sorry.
Yeah, wait, but wait, I heard that Preston played their games at Everton's new ground. There was like a thing going on with Preston's ground not being like ready or nothing, and they had to play there.
Oh, first time hearing of it.
Yeah,
But
I've never heard.
I heard something like that, or my head's gone. I heard something that because Preston Stadium was or something. I don't. But the game I'm really excited for, to be fair, is Tottenham Charlton. Tottenham, I think they are. I think they're not back. Spurs are not back, and I think that Charlton's going to give them a good game, especially a good win over West Ham in the week. Last week, 2-1 win at West Ham as well, which is a shock. But yeah, I think this is going to be a good game, Spurs versus Charlton. I know Spurs aren't going to play their full 11. And I think Charlton are going to go out. And it's two London clubs. You never know what's going to happen in the Carabao Cup. You never know what's going to happen in the Cup. The Cup brings magic. And that is what I love about these Cup games, because they bring something that you can never see this in life. You know, a League Two side against a Premier League side. You'll never see that.
Yeah.
But seeing it in the Cup, it makes it magical. And you never know what can happen. So I love the Cup. So
I must say there are a lot of London, well, I wouldn't say
Yeah.
derbies, but London games like Wimbledon, Fulham, Chelsea, Luton, Spurs, Charlton. Like
That's weird.
London's
Some
getting
good,
their
some
money
good
this weekend.
fixtures to keep an eye on. Just wish Vale were in there. Right, so we're going to be moving on to individual clubs now. From last week's fixtures. Just to mention, after we've done these and look through the leagues, we are going to be inviting people on for 5 or 10 minutes or so, just to talk about their club and how their club has been for the start of the season. So if you want to if you want to come on, just let us know for a bit. Alfie is the goat, says MCFC 14. Right. So Callum, we'll come to you first. So just tell us about how do you think Reading have started the League One season?
So since that Luton loss, which obviously I can't get over that now, it's weird because our next league game isn't until September. Now we've had two cup fixtures, one in Virtue trophies, which we beat Wickham on penalties, and then we played Bromley as well, obviously before Luton, and then we had Stevenage last night. Stevenage are in the league, and we outplayed them massively. I think that's the first time I in a cup game where I haven't seen Reading concede. Like we looked solid, we looked compact, play the ball. Like Paddy Lane, you know it's bad when Paddy Lane's scoring. Like I'm a bit. I loved Paddy when he was at Portsmouth. When he came to us, a bit injury, but if he's scoring against your sides, that's how you know you are shite. Blatant. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this season. I think the two cup games definitely gave us that confidence. Hopefully, we can replicate that in the league. We did obviously drew to Wimbledon last weekend as well, so hopefully we can push on. I think we've got Cambridge away next. No, Mansfield or Cambridge first. I think it's Mansfield first at home, then Cambridge away.
Do you think you're a bit disappointed with how they've started? Obviously, most people would be expected on paper Reading to go and comfortably win that against Wimbledon, or expected to be around that bottom end of the league. Were you a bit disappointed that you couldn't get the win?
In all honesty, no, because I've always seen that being a realist. I know the quality of our team, and I know what we're like when we're away. And when we went Wimbledon last year, we lost. So to get a point against Wimbledon this time around, obviously they've stopped us getting 2 points. We've stopped them getting 2 points. It just shows that progression and that the improvements that we've made over the past how many months has it been? Probably 9+ months. So I'm not disappointed at all. I'm actually really, really proud to be a Reading fan at the moment, even though the league table doesn't exactly show it.
Yeah, fair enough. And just talk us through. Obviously, you said Mansfield or Cambridge. If we have a look now,
I want to say it's Mansfield. at home.
Ooh, so I'm on Wickham for some reason, not Reading. Um, right, let's get this.
2nd of September, I believe.
Yeah, Mansfield.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what are your
Uh,
thoughts going into Mansfield then?
Mansfield again is one of those teams where we can play absolute golden generational football, or we can play like absolute shite.
Mhm.
We've got a somewhat good record against Mansfield. Obviously, that high scoring fixture the first time, where we beat them 5-1, and then I reckon we can get 3 points. I do back my boys, and especially after that Stevenage result, we take that form from Stevenage into the league. We could pick up a good few points before the end of September and
Mm.
be floating about the playoffs. Not in an automatic, but just floating in that contention.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. Mansfield started their League One campaign with 3 points, so they'll be looking to build on that. Match days with Alfie. You're going to be pretty happy with how Swindon
Yeah.
has started. Yeah, just talk us through it.
So we won 2-1 against Cheltenham. I think everyone knows. I thought that apparently Steve Cottrell came out and said, "Oh, they were the better side." To be fair, I can give them that. They were a lot better going for. I thought going forward near the start of the game and going, playing around possession. Well, no, hold a minute. Going forward, they looked like more of a threat. Possession-wise, we had a lot of the possession, but when they counter-attacked us, there was good moments in there. But overall, I thought Swindon looked actually decent. Like, going forward, like, we scored the first goal, Drinnan, the best League Two striker. He got League Two Player of the Season, the Player of the Year yesterday. And, it shows that he can really take us up as well, Drinnan. Like, he's such a leader, and like he really helps the players behind him. Even though he's at the top, he comes back and leaves a winger up there. He always comes back, always fights for our team, which I love. We had a new number 6 in, Anthony Munda from Newcastle against Cheltenham, and I thought that he was incredible. Kirkman, our fullback, made 33 defensive contributions, which is unbelievable. We got man of the match 9.0 and like player of the week or whatever. But yeah, I thought Swindon played really well in that game. I thought definitely better than Northampton, because we had the highs of going into Cardiff. After Cardiff, we lost 3-2 to Cardiff. We went the highs in going into Northampton because we had such a good display against Cardiff when they were meant to beat us, but we lost only 3-2 and we played really well. Northampton really took us down, where we thought, oh, this is going to be another year of terrible football. And then you come into Cheltenham and we've played really well actually on the ball, played really good football, and it wasn't as hoofball or we weren't as pressured. In Northampton, we got the ball and we were like, oh, what do we do with it? What would we bang? Straight up the field. It was really such a different game, this game against Cheltenham. So I'm over the moon with the result, I think, because Cheltenham looked really good, to be honest. They won their first game. They looked strong. They had really good like signings coming in. Steve Cottrell's a great manager. And to go out there and do them there, oh, it felt brilliant. Felt absolutely fantastic. One of the goodest games I've been to this season. I just thought playing on the football was good. So really happy with it, to be honest.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it sounded like a good result for Swindon.
Oh, I need it.
Just a quick one, just a quick question: was there someone called Jordan Shipley playing for Cheltenham in the midfield?
Yes, there was. Yes.
Uh,
Yeah.
how good was he?
He was okay. He was okay. The more main attraction everyone was more focused on was the Vyman, but he didn't start, was Jake Evans. Shipley, I saw him in midfield, didn't really see much of him, to be honest. If I had their main threat, I thought that game was Broom or McCann.
Hmm.
But
Probably Vale's worst player last season.
oh,
So I was wondering how he'd do. But I had Cheltenham as one of my dark horses this year. So
mm,
to go and pick up a good win against Cheltenham, I feel like Cheltenham will do
mm.
decent this season. I
They
feel
will,
like
yeah, they will. They are a good side. Like going forward, they look really like a threat. But that number 9 at the moment, they have a Toshier, where his name is. I don't know why they didn't start Vyman, but that Toshier is not good. He gets himself in the right place. He just can't shoot. He's like Nunes, Darwin Nunes. He'd
yeah,
get
Sure.
himself in the right places, get him this, getting on goal, nothing. You know what I mean? So I think if they just pray at Vyman more and trust him, he'll be brilliant up front.
yeah,
So
fair enough.
but I thought as well, you need to look out for one player this season, Lee too. Anthony Munda came from like 20 years old. That number 6 role, let's be honest here. That number 6 role, your number 6 role in every team is the hardest position. Going forward, going back, going forward, going back. It is such a workhorse sort of thing. He's came in with replacing Kilkenny. Kilkenny's 5 months out. He's came in, took the boots, and he's like his first ever EFL debut. Came in and done an unbelievable job. He was there for basically man of the match, but our left back got it because he had 33 defensive contributions, and he was against Jake Evans, who is a hell of a youngster for Cheltenham. And he came in and absolutely did a job, cleaned up, got an assist on his debut, looked absolutely incredible. That's one player you got to look out this season. And I want to know what you think about Port Vale now. Oh my God.
Ooh.
How did you think the game went? Because I thought
Ooh. Ooh, I've got a
they had
question.
a defender in goal. They had a defender in goal. You got to do
I've
schoolboy
got a
stuff and
lot
go for the
to
long
talk
shots,
about.
man.
Right. For first half, I thought it was quite even. I thought we probably edged it. It was obviously we scored from penalty from George Byers. It still didn't look very convincing going forward and defensively. Second half, I had it. To be fair, when the keeper went down for them, I think he had a back injury or something. As soon as I knew that someone was coming off the bench, a defender for them were coming off the bench, I thought, I don't actually think we'll score here. I actually don't think we'll
Yeah.
score here. I did have a feeling that I don't think we'll score here. So obviously then, nothing much happens in the game. Tranmere go and score. Shout out to their limbs as well. Their limbs are incredible. Um, and then Mo Fall, Mo Fall, who we had last season on loan. He's come back this season. While he misses a header from about 5 yards out.
Oh, yeah, it goes straight down the middle, doesn't
It
it?
was
Oh,
well over the bar. It
oh,
was it wasn't even on target. It was nowhere near. And he had another chance before that, and it was about, I'd say, 7 or 8 yards out, straight at the keeper.
yeah.
I mean, Ben Wade had a chance and he scuffed it straight at the keeper. We had about 3 or 4 opportunities there, and we couldn't take either of them. We look really bad going forward. I think Hernandez was the only really good attacking player. Who could create something. But again, Hernandez is gonna look a better player if there's someone in there that's gonna get on the end of things. And unfortunately, Mo Fall didn't get on the end of anything. And didn't put any chances away. I mean, he's 6'5", and he should be. I mean, he was brought to us for he was for his physical ability and his strength and heading and stuff. But it wasn't a good performance. But I think Vale fans were just hating on him a bit too much. Mo Fall played for us for like 6 months and went to Walsall every time we played against him. We were winning. We kept chanting Mo Fall. What's the score? Says Zach on tour. How did you think Mo Fall was when he came to you, Zach? But yeah, just disappointing. But also another quick one on the Port Vale player ratings. There's like all the Vale fans rank. He got a 1.6 rating.
Oh,
Out of and not many people no, not really anyone liked Fall last season. He came in a bit undercooked. So this season he's had a full pre-season. Everyone was expecting him to be a bit better, and he hasn't really lived up to it yet. But obviously we're 2 games in, so I'm not going to judge too much yet. Give it another 5 games. But sorry for waffling there.
but that's surely shocking, isn't it?
Yeah,
There's a defender in goal. He's probably never had a goalkeeper experience in his life.
yeah.
And you've just got to shoot, I think. You've
It's
just
on.
got to,
It's
like, because
on.
one's going to bounce in. You know what I mean? One is
Yeah.
going to bounce in, surely.
I mean, it's on my match day vlog, and it looks terrible from him. It looks really
I'm
bad.
going to watch that.
Ugh.
Alfie, quick one. Didn't correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't you sign Liam Kelly? Someone signed
Swindon?
Liam Kelly. Yeah.
I don't think we have.
Did you not? Where's Liam Kelly playing? Someone signed him.
Really? Oh my God. Because Liam Kelly used to play for Crawley, didn't he?
Yeah, he used to play. Came through us as well.
That'd be a mega signing.
Yeah, I meant to ask you last week, but it literally just come into my mind now. Let me have a look. Sorry, carry on, and I'll look.
I think he's signed for Peterborough, isn't he? Or no?
Is it Peterborough? It might.
Yeah, well, I think it is. I think here, I'm looking at it here. He plays for Peterborough, August 2026 to now, Peterborough.
Jesus Christ, that man. He's revived his career a little bit. I'll give him that.
We've got Zach on tour says he was good at times but kept failing to take his chances. That's the comment from Mo Fall. If Fall starts to score goals, then they'll start winning. The fans will forgive. I mean, hopefully, he needs to bang in the goals first, which will be the hard part. So yeah, let's get on to some not talking about our teams and talking about just League One and League Two in general. So, League One first. Callum, any games from the game week 2 that caught your eye, caught your attention?
Right, let me just get my notes because I did actually do this.
No, prepared. Nice.
I'm always prepared, honestly. But the thing is, I can't
Nice.
prepare anything else. When it comes to football, I'm always right. Right, here we go. Notes. Here we go. So 2 games that have caught my eye was Plymouth and Bradford. I think Plymouth have had a decent start to the season. Bradford as well have had a really good start to the season. I think Bradford are travelling down to Plymouth, which is a long journey, and I take my hat off to any Bradford fans that do take that trip, because that's trek. I've also got a bit of a wild one, but I have got Stockport and Wickham. I just want to see Wickham get wiped the floor with, so it's a bit of a hate watch, but that is my other one. I don't think really any games really stand out. Obviously, you've got Leicester playing MK Dons, so I'm hoping MK pull another Burton.
They probably will. They probably will. Like they will. I don't see that team winning shit all this season.
I'm seeing Russell Martin get sacked after that MK. He is a shocking manager with that squad. But yeah, I think those are the main games that really stand out for me.
Yeah, fair enough. Alfie, you got any input on this on League One?
Would you like me to do League One this season? Some games that I think are going to be good this game week. Sorry, this game week coming up. Yeah. Sorry, I apologise. I really like the Bromley Sheffield Wednesday. I like that as well. You newly promoted side going up, and then you got Sheffield Wednesday going down. You know, Sheffield Wednesday have had their problems now. They got new ownership. Bromley are looking decent in League One, I would say, aren't they, Callum? They're looking all right.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah, especially for coming up with really bad budget or whatever, and they sign really that many amazing players, so that's a good game. And I do like them Kidon's Leicester as well. I think that's gonna be a decent game, especially with them so bad. Leicester, I just can't believe it. Just shocking, really. To be honest, it is bad though, isn't it? Like Leicester could go down to League Two.
It's laughable. It is
really genuinely.
It can't. Surely it can't happen though. Surely
it can't happen again.
I want to see what the bookies say. Well, let's see what the bookies say. For Leicester to go down. Put a $5 on it.
We've lost out Oliver Skip now. To be fair, we did look decent at Ipswich, but that is a really bad, a really good side. We've got unbelievable players. Connor Chaplin down in League One now, and he was probably the brightest player last night, I thought. And that Harry Howell from Brighton on loan, and we got him. He's really good. Apparently.
He's amazing. Honestly, I remember going to a Villa game, and he came on the last 70th minute. Bear in mind, Brighton were losing, but honestly, he turned Marco Asensio inside and out. He made Asensio, who's played for PSG, Real Madrid, look like a League Two player.
Yeah,
unbelievable, loan signing that is.
Yeah. So do you want to hear my League Two ones? What I'm excited for this week or not?
Oh, after we'll do this after.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Too ahead of myself. Apologise.
Does anyone recognise the 2 players Swindon are interested in, which Swindon advertiser posted? Says Football Edits. I'm sure you might be able to answer that one, Alfie.
So I spoke about this today, and I think it will be someone going forward. I think a winger and possibly another left back, because our left back did really well. But if he gets injured, we've got problems there. Our squad depth, like I said about the injuries and all that. But apparently there was things about Matty Palmer coming back from Notts County, which I thought was really bad, to be honest. I wouldn't want to have him back. But I haven't heard anything else. It's really difficult to predict who your side in the Premier League. It's easier, but in your EFL, it's really hard to predict who you think your club's gonna get. Like I couldn't say a person who I think going forward who's because we're looking at free agents, and then I got told today that we've apparently got a little bit of budget. It's so weird. It really is weird. So I don't really know who I'm gonna get. It's so odd. So, but hopefully it's someone decent. It'll probably be someone on loan, like a youngster or something like that. Or it might be someone experienced. I have no clue. But
yeah, we signed George Henderson on a free.
Yeah.
like that came out of nowhere, and he started playing with Stephen Edge.
It's crazy. I remember when we signed Ollie Palmer, and it was genuinely thought he was going to be the best signing ever, and now he's terrible. He's argued with our Twitter fans. He put on his story. Oh God, it was so cry for attention. If you've seen his story, look at Ollie Palmer's story on Instagram or Twitter or something like that. Someone said about him. There was this photo of him, Ollie Palmer in a Swindon shirt, but you could literally see his belly. He's got a belly. And people were saying all about these charity matches and all that. Oh my God, he needs to be a charity match player and all that instead. And he was saying about this and stuff. So he went on his story, criticised these people. And then he went on his story and said, can you put me in a smaller size? He added our kit men and can you put me in a larger size, like a 4XL or whatever? And then he was saying about he looks like David Silva and stuff. Oh, he's a joke. And we took the mick out of him on the first game when we said, oh, we've got our own David Silva and all that. And it was, he is someone, though, that he's hated now for what he's done. It's unbelievable. Look it up after, though. Ollie Palmer, Twitter. It is funny as how oh my God, talks so much shite. But, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Sorry.
We just got, I think the Notts County Burton game in League One's actually caught my eye. I think that'll be an interesting one. I think Burton have started quite well. I think sixth or sixth in the league. They've picked up 4 points, and they were always expected to be in that bottom area, and they always seem to survive. But I mean, could it be the time that Burton push up for a potentially mid-table finish? You never know. But Notts County expected to do a mid-table kind of finish, maybe just under mid-table. So it's going to be an interesting one. I think that's probably one of my favourites. Can't even get anything down the chippy with our budget.
That's true.
Burton will fall off after a few games, says Zach on tour. So we'll come on to League Two now. Callum, any input on League Two?
Yes, obviously the main one. Obviously, we spoke about last time out. Oldham Swindon.
Yeah, that's a good one. That is a good one. I like
two sets of brilliant fans going at it. My next the thing is talking about that Oldham and Swindon one. As much as it's a hate watch for me, because I have family in Oldham, that will end as a draw. You've heard it here first.
Yeah, probably yeah.
Next one is Salford and Shrewsbury. Salford have really underperformed. I think they've set their bar too high in terms of all the money coming in. So that's another one. Where is it? And I'm gonna put it in there because I do want them to do well, but Port Vale Crew as well.
Hey. I mean, you can't say that both teams have good sets of fans with Vale and Crew, because Crew have got terrible fans. Crew have so far have sold 1,500 and it's a 25-minute trip.
Oh, that's shite. That is so bad.
Oh, that's almost as bad as Wickham bringing 50 down to us on a Tuesday night.
Alfie going Oldham, says Football Edits.
I thought you were saying my name. I thought I was getting ready.
Are you going Oldham?
No, I'm not. I've got my it's really poor for me because I wanted to go and I was gonna go, but then I found out I have my party. So it's my 18th party, so we've got the pub down there. Welcome to come along, lads, if you like.
I'm in America.
Sorry, mate. There you go. Yeah. But
I'm probably not old enough.
Yeah. But I've got a big party, so I'm excited to do that, and I would love to go, but I'm going to watch it, sadly. But yeah, definitely the next one is York, though, so I'll be trying to go to that. But that's a trek. That is a trek. But Mum and Dad love York, so they want a weekend away in York. Let's have it. You know what I mean? Let's get it down there. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. Woo!
Oh,
Uh,
crew.
so, oh,
No, it's fine. Got some good entertainment that you've brought, both of you. Crew fans are good in the playoffs, says Zach on tour. But I feel like in the playoffs, pretty much every
everyone,
team's
yeah.
good in the playoffs, apart from Salford.
It's where you
Um,
see the fake fans, really.
yeah, because I feel like if a team averages like 8,000, a fixture, but they bring like 25,000 to Wembley, you can't really brag about having
Yeah.
25,000 fans when more than half of them don't even go
Mm.
the actual games. So
That's our stadium size.
Yeah.
enjoy your party, Alfie. Have fun. Says movies with Kevin.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Notts County have the best fans in the playoffs, says Zach on tour. I think Notts County have got decent fans. Had good experiences with them. So we'll get on to you now, Alfie. Let's what are some League Two fixtures that have caught your eye?
I really like this one. At the moment, Barnet are firing. Really
Mm,
doing well. And I'm telling you, Cheltenham did look good against Swindon and they've had a good game. And they have got quality in their team. Charlie McCann, Ben Stevenson, Jordan Broom, Ryan Broom, sorry. And they had, and Jordan, well, not Jordan Shipley, sorry, I was going to say that. I don't
oh
think it was
God,
going to
no.
be, but they have got a good side and it's a 12:30 kickoff. Barnet are playing Cheltenham at home. I think that is a good game. Barnet, I don't think they can carry on winning. They have probably got really good squad depth, but I don't see that happening. Swindon Oldham's a really good one. I really do like that one. That is going to be the hardest game for Swindon. Even though Oldham lost 2-1 to Colchester, because probably because that red card probably affected them massively. But I think that'll be a good game because it's both teams that have, I would say, Oldham have started really well. Like they started really well at the start of the season. They have got a really good squad. But Swindon had like a really poor start. Oldham had a really good start. Second game, they didn't look as good. Swindon looked really good. So it's sort of tie up, you know what I mean? They've both had one good game each. So that's going to be, I think, a good game. And I also want to say, I don't want to copy this one, but Shrewsbury Salford as well. Salford now have probably, after 2 losses, got a level down. They've got to sort of really think about like what they're doing at the moment because they're doing really bad and they're in a serious situation here. 2 losses in a row. They're meant to be near the top, meant to be battling. They've got a great squad and we don't know what's going on. So they've really got to sort of go down, I would say, to Shrewsbury's level because if they have that ego still and they think, oh, I can go and beat anyone, it could really end bad for them. So I think they've sort of got to level themselves out now. And I think also another game that I'd have to say is, I don't want to. Oh my god, Newport Tranmere. That's a good game. Newport Tranmere. I like that game as well. Newport Tranmere. Newport, of course, started really well with a 3-0 win over Rochdale, and then they lost 5-3 to Bristol Rovers. What a game that was, by the way. Wow, did you see the Bobby Camwar celebration going over to the other side?
Oh,
Like Adebayo,
Oh, yeah.
basically. Wow. I can't believe you would do that. I can't believe you had the balls to do that. That was unbelievable. Kept them up, and then his fans betray him basically, and he has the right to do it. I think though, if they were booing him all game and all that, he has the right to go and walk the left. That would rage me so much, though, wouldn't it? Be honest, your
Yeah.
former player you loved, he's joined your rivals, and then he goes over and does that. I would run on that pitch. Genuinely, I'd be so angry. But yeah, Newport Tranmere is another good one for me as well. Two good sides that have really changed as well. I had predictions Tranmere and Newport to go down, and they've really shocked me, to be fair. So yeah.
we've got Yo Alfie, what's up from Trey?
Hello.
Hate watch Saturday 1 p.m. Rotherham versus Chesterfield, which is going to be a good game, I think.
I think that's a good game as well, to be honest. Yeah, looking back on that, Chesterfield as well, they haven't started the greatest, have they? I mean, they got a good 1-0 win over Salford, but they lost to Fleetwood 1-0, which is a crazy result. But it's really weird, League Two. It's so crazy how it is started. Going like one side goes and does a great win, then goes and loses to a bottom side. It's just so. EFL is the best leagues in the world, going it because you don't know what's going to happen. That's
Yeah.
the love of the game. So yeah, carry on. Sorry.
Movies with Kevin says, have we checked on Presley after the Watford game? Well, I did ask him if he wanted to come on, but he was busy. Chesterfield to get auto, says Zach on tour. So yeah, both of the 12:30 kickoffs are looking good. Vale versus Crewe and Barnet versus Cheltenham.
Do you think you'll win?
I think it'll be a 0-0. I'm going to be honest.
Oh,
I think it'll be a 0-0.
oh no, he's
I know.
left his team.
Oh, I know. I'm not confident at all. I don't see
Yeah.
where we're going to get them goals. I just don't. But well, yeah, we'll have to see. And also, I'm going to throw in. Ooh, what a
It's
game!
difficult, isn't it? There's not. There's like
Yeah.
a couple. It's like a couple of good games, but there's not like. There's like what Crawley, Bristol Rovers, and I think we know who's going to get that. Don't we? Rovers look decent after that good win, but defensively they're off a little bit. To be honest, they've conceded quite a lot. So, yeah.
Oldham Swindon. That is, to be fair,
Yeah.
that is a good game, and I want to see.
Yeah.
I hope that you guys come on next week to talk about it.
Oh, 100%. When
Yeah.
we beat them.
Yeah.
Get that
Then
guy on as well, the Oldham fan.
Yeah. Then Dylan will be like, we've had the best fans. We've always
Yeah.
good
We had the pyro out.
we've got the drum. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
To be fair, Oldham are actually okay at home. We'll talk more of that at the end of the show.
I said 2-1 Swindon for that game. Sorry to interrupt, but because I think last season we beat them 2-1 as well. I think it's going to repeat again. I think we do look really good, and I really like that we've sorted all our positions out now, and we've actually got a full strength squad. I think Swindon are going to do well this season. Just after after one game win, you're like whoa, but genuinely we've sorted all our positions out. Our new number six are really good. I'm really happy with the squad going forward, especially injuries are now coming back. Thank God it's not near the end of the season; it's all coming back. So I see a promotion push.
Ooh, fair enough.
I
So
don't
just
know,
last
actually, I
week's
don't know, I
score
don't know.
predictions. Obviously,
Don't
you've
flip
said
that, don't
2-1.
flip
Callum, what we going for Reading against Mansfield? Score prediction.
Uh,
Put it on the spot.
depending on what lineup we play. Do you know what? Don't care. I'm backing a 3-0 win again.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, I'm backing
Oh, nice.
it. Marriott to score 2.
He is good, to be fair, that Marriott. He is good.
Yeah.
I liked him at Fleetwood.
Mhm.
Swindon will fight for playoffs as Zach on tour.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, make sure to get liking and subscribing, everyone. It's time to, if anyone wants to come on for 5-10 minutes just to talk about their club and how they've been, feel free to do so for 5 minutes. I'll just give you the link now. So obviously, you went the game, Callum. Did you against Wimbledon?
See, I've been a bit of a plastic fan so far. I'll be completely honest. I just had a lot of work commitments, and stuff like that. So like my first actual game that I'm going to be going to is not even in the country. Like that's quite poor, to be honest. But I'll be going to Mansfield. I'm going to get tickets for Cambridge. So by then, hopefully, more games out. But yeah, start off with Miami.
Yes.
Very nice.
It'll be a
Miami.
nice
He's
trip
said
for you.
nice.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to go to Miami. I really do like it. Just apparently it's really nice, to be fair. And
So the tickets were cheap as well. I think for 2 tickets it was $110, so about
wow.
90,
It's quite good.
£97. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. But then it's the thing as well, going there and it's those supermarket prices. Oh,
That's my arm and
$12 for
my
a
leg
pint
done.
of milk. Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Right. In all due respect to Dylan, I would like Oldham to lose against Swindon. I agree. I'm not a massive fan on Oldham, so I would like to see him lose as Zach on tour as well.
One
Fair
bet
enough.
on it though.
Let's hope Dylan is not watching this, because he would be fuming.
We soon will know.
Yeah. So yeah, as I said, if anyone wants to come on, I will just be sending you the link to talk 5 minutes about your club, and then after we've done that, we can get onto a few more fan bases. We can put in a couple more clubs.
I'm badgering him. I'm getting everything. I'm trying to get everything of him.
Right, we've got Zach on tour. How are you, mate?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. So you've come on just for a bit. Just tell us a bit about how Doncaster have started the season.
So, with the signings we've made, we looked quite. Fans were being quite optimistic. Like challenging, like saying we're gonna challenge for playoffs and that. But then we played Stockport in Carabao Cup. We went on penalties. Fans started to gain more optimism with the players we've signed as well. Then we went to Mansfield. With all due respect, when we played Mansfield, we played poor. Like we did, like we played terrible against Mansfield. I mean, we did lose 2-1. We played well at times, but yeah, the performance was just not good enough. And then yeah, we played Barnsley. Um, both teams played poor. I think it was 50-50 between who played poor between Donny and Barnsley. So yeah, I think well, I'm glad we got a point because I was saying to myself after the Mansfield game, a point against Barnsley would be all right. So I'm glad we got the point, which is a sign. Then yesterday we played Middlesbrough in Carabao Cup. I felt optimistic at first because last year we beat them 4-0. Um, but yeah, we just did not show signs of quality against Middlesbrough. We did get a goal because Isaac Hutchinson scored in 91st minute, but there were no signs of optimism all game. Uh, we conceded very easy goals. Like, well, first goal, well, I think was offside. And second goal, I don't know. Second goal was defence, and third goal, and we it was defence from that as well. So yeah, it's not been a great start to the season, but a couple of seasons ago, every time when we have a disappointing start to the season, most of the time we rise,
Yeah.
but
Mm.
but I'm not seeing that we could rise this season. I think by how we've started, I'll be happy with where you finished 20th.
Wow, I mean you had them like fifth or sixth, didn't you, in the prediction?
Yeah,
But yeah, I mean thanks for the knowledge on Doncaster.
no
Obviously you
worries.
did that vlog for the Middlesbrough game.
Yeah,
But yeah, appreciate your time, and we'll
no
probably
worries.
get you back on for a bit for next week to talk about the
Yeah,
Stevenage game.
yeah.
All right,
Thank
take
you.
care, mate. No worries.
Good. So just to cut in, Watkins is signed for Al Hilal just now.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, just
breaking
now.
news!
Mate,
Yeah.
Villa are gonna struggle. I know they've got a fantastic manager, but wow, they had
But
a
there's a
4
rumor
butter to Brighton.
that they're gonna try and sign Rafael Leao as well. Rumor.
Oh, shocking! Shocking! He's
Yeah,
shocking, I think, Liao. So overrated.
yeah.
That's not a good
Ugh.
sign. And they need to
Anyway,
sign another
EFL.
number 9 now.
Yeah. Anyway, EFL talk.
No one likes the
Yeah,
Premier
EFL
League.
talk. Oh, yeah.
I mean, the Premier League used to be all right, but I mean, it's a bit dead now, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
not enjoying it. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to load up this EFL ranking.
Yeah, I think we know. Sorry to interrupt. Going
Yeah,
off
go on.
transfer. I think we all know that Arsenal are going to win the league. I think we know that, don't we? Let's be honest. I think
I
Arsenal are
don't
going to win
want
it.
them to, but like,
Yeah, I know, but it's going
So
to happen,
far,
isn't it? It's
so far
predictable.
they're being handed it.
Yeah. Every other team don't look as good as them. We'll have to see though, because Man City had Bournemouth, Arsenal had Coventry. So shut up, Premier League now. EFL talk.
Yeah. I got my points. Let's
Yeah, there you
back
go.
to
Yeah.
EFL.
Oh.
Cheers for letting me on. The Watkins move is mental. No worries, Zach. I'm not even going to answer that comment. United to win the Prem? Absolutely not a chance.
Oh,
wow.
shocking!
Not a
Wow.
chance. No one likes United. If you're not a United fan, no one likes United. Oh, so
My
much
mate,
glory
sorry.
in that fan base.
My mate Jordan's coming on in a minute. He just said being on in a few minutes if that's all right. I don't want to.
Yeah,
I know
no
we're
worries,
cutting
mate.
for time, but you
We've
know.
got 15 minutes, so yeah, that's
Yeah.
all
Oh,
right.
okay. Yeah. Sound. Yeah.
Right, so we've got the fan base ranking thing up, and it's looking a bit more open now. Some teams have moved up from average. Are we looking? Are we looking? You liking
No,
that?
I like it. Yeah. No, I like
I'm
it.
loving this. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
And
good.
also Harrogate that is not Harrogate before anyone says anything. That is
Yeah.
York. Harrogate would never be up there. Harrogate wouldn't even be on this list if they were in League Two. Please make this longer, lads. I'm really interested. Yeah, no. We usually do this for an hour. I'm really happy you're interested. Really appreciate the support. So we're gonna add a couple teams now, and if anyone wants to put any suggestions in that live chat, feel free to do so.
Let's
So
do
we'll
this, Callum.
start off. I mean, I don't really want. I wanted with it being an EFL show. I don't really want to be adding Premier League teams, but since
You
we've
know
got
what?
Villa,
I want to throw Lincoln in.
okay. Does you know what that is a shout?
I think we should
Um,
start from the bottom though, or start from the top, and then it's in like rows.
I feel
But
because I feel like I've got some people that are coming on in the future that are so I don't want to add them in yet. And wait till they come. Um, so should we do Lincoln then? I feel like Lincoln's a shout.
Yeah.
no,
So
there you go. Yeah.
Callum, where we put in Lincoln then?
Right.
Where do you
So
go?
I've got some co-workers that are Lincoln supporters. They are diehard Lincoln. They travel up and down the country with Lincoln, even full-time work. I would put them in all honesty. Hang on, let's have a look. So you've got what's above poor? Is it
Ooh,
average? What's that? Ah, there we go. That's better. I would put them right at the top of average. Maybe push end of maybe. Yeah, do you know what? I don't know because they are a really good fan base. I went to the Lincoln parade last season as well, and the amount of following they have, like the cathedral was ram-packed, like you could not move. And I would honestly maybe even put them the top of good as well.
Okay.
I know that's being very, very controversial. Maybe below Stockport, because I think they are an amazing fan base.
So let's go to
Wait,
match
sorry,
days
can we
well.
just? Sorry, I'm sorry, but how the hell of Port Vale stocking good then? There, you've done this behind your back, ain't ya? Last week that was going into poor. No, I'm joking, it was going average.
Well,
You
I had to
snuck in
take
there
matters
behind
into
the
my own
show.
hands.
You've
I
ended
look
the
at
show
it
and
as
gone, whoa, this
I had
is
to look
poor.
at it. Oh, I mean, I had to look
No
at it as
loyalty in this show
Swindon and
anymore.
Vale should be.
Are
Vale
you
should be above
Infantino?
Swindon.
That
We've got
is
Giafani.
shocking, that.
No, we've got Giafani and Infantino
No.
here.
You've ended the show and you've gone, you know what, that guy, that Oldham fan, he was riling you last week, talking about average and all that, and you've gone, nope.
No.
There we go.
Because-
Put it in good.
Because
Let's
last
send it.
week when we played Oldham, we were not average. We were better than their fans. Alfie, what are you thinking, Lincoln?
I've never really, to be honest, if I have to be completely honest, I've never watched their fan base. But going off what Callum said, and in Lincolnshire, I'll be honest, I think North fan bases probably have a better fan bases. You know, up north, they're gritting hard. You know, you've got your Newcastles are a fantastic fan base. You know, you've got all those, other sides. So Liverpool, I would say Liverpool sometimes. Manchester United have got good fan bases. All up there, all up north, they've got good fan base. Leeds, you know what I mean? So I'm going to say that Lincolnshire is a good thing. Up north, great fan bases. So I'm not saying the South don't have great fan bases. You got Swindon, You've got, you like your Reading. Oh, I saw that, Callum. You got, like, you got all those good fan bases down the bottom as well in London as well. You know what I mean? West Ham. You think all down south good fan base, but I think North have just got it better. And I would say, going off what Callum says, Lincoln is decent, and this is Jordan for you there.
You okay,
Can you
mate?
guys see me and hear me?
Yep. Can
Yeah,
hear
Yep.
ya.
Hello. How is it going?
it's going good.
Yeah, good. Thank you. Glad
Oh, cool.
glad you've joined.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, sorry I couldn't join soon. I was just making food.
Yeah, no worries, mate. All good.
One of the most
So,
loyal is Swindon fan. He's been through it all, so he knows
Yeah.
everything.
Maybe
Even
let's
the
see how.
final, semi-final, Vale and Swindon.
Yeah, it's going to be a good game next week for sure. I think it could go either way, but I am going to say 2-1 Swindon.
Oh well, let's we can come to Vale and Swindon, but I'll probably do in the show next week on the Monday, so we can
Yeah.
cover Vale and Swindon. So I'm going to throw Lincoln in there now, and I'm going to be a little bit controversial. So I've seen Lincoln quite a few times. The time where they were about 9th or 10th in League One, they took about 600 to us. Yeah, about 2 hour journey, which I mean is okay. And obviously, when they were winning the league and stuff last season, last game of the season, they obviously sold out and they made a good number of noise. But I feel like I don't. I feel like I just feel like they weren't when they weren't doing as well. I feel like they were very very average. Obviously now I feel like they've definitely improved. Obviously with them being in the championship, but I just feel like Lincoln were very bang average, for when they weren't doing as well. But I feel like top end of average or bottom end of good would be a good place to put them. Would be a fair place to put them. If anyone, Jordan, what would you have you done Lincoln? Have you seen them? What would you?
I've never done Lincoln away, so I can't really comment on their fans, to be fair.
Yeah, fair enough. So, are we all thinking bottom end of good, but top end of
Yeah.
average? What are we going for?
Bottom
So
end
they
is
should
good.
replace Vale.
Absolutely not a chance. Let's put them there.
Criminal.
How close is summer? As close as Barcelona, like waking
Thanks,
up to the
adverts.
sea, like Thomas and Julia, as close as Rome,
that mine?
Malta.
Oh no, that's his.
That's it. I always get these adverts on these tier lists. Right, we're
Nothing
back.
decent. Jet to
Yes,
holiday.
Jordan says football edits. But we always get these adverts on here. It's so annoying. Right, we're gonna. Well, Jordan, let's come to you about the Swindon Vale fan base controversy. What's your take on it? What are your take on our fans?
Vale fans, when you came to Swindon, I've never been Vale away, but when you come to Swindon, yeah, you to be fair, you are normally pretty good, so I'd probably go good. Like you make your noise. There's obviously Swindon and Vale. When we play each other, it can be a bit of a feisty game where both teams don't particularly like each other that much at times, but you guys are normally pretty good when you come to us, to be fair, yeah.
Thank you, Jordan. I'm happy
They're
you brought
wankers.
in one, Alfie. So yeah, I mean that's so I mean looks like we'll be keeping Vale in good. Callum, would you keep Vale in good or not?
From what I've seen, I would keep them, but maybe put Lincoln above them.
Yeah! Woohoo!
Yeah.
Get him in average.
Get Swindon an average sound. We'll do that then.
That is no. Whoa.
No.
Right, get your thoughts down below, everyone, in the comments. Get liking and subscribing. Let's go to a League One club. Let's go for I mean, we'll keep Peterborough actually. Let's do Mansfield. Callum, what are we going for Mansfield?
Okay, hang on. I need to see what these other teams are. So Wickham. They are they better than Wickham? I'd probably put them in tin pot below Wickham.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Oh,
Alfie?
but
I Mansfield. To be honest, I remember they signed Louis Reed off a CDM from Swindon. I mean, I'm going off track completely, but from what I remember from Mansfield, having them there, I think they played 2 seasons ago, and I went to the game, home game, and we did beat them 2-1 because it was a great result because Mansfield were near the top. I couldn't hear much of them. I think they brung quite a few, but I would put them in poor, probably poor, just bottom of poor.
Okay. I'm
To be honest, you don't really hear about Mansfield, do you? They're sort of a relevant club, you know what I mean? I think, you know what I mean? They're not heard about enough, you know what I mean? I think they're irrelevant, to be honest.
I think I've seen Mansfield a lot. Vale obviously played him in the playoff final. We took more than them, just saying. Mansfield have actually been decent when they've come to us. They take the numbers. It was about 1,800, about an hour and 10-minute journey. It's actually decent. When they make noise, limbs were good. I would actually put them in good. The bottom end are good. Probably below Lincoln. I actually do rate Mansfield's fans. Jordan, have you had any experience on Mansfield?
Yeah, I've watched us against Mansfield at least a couple of times. The game Alfie was talking about when we beat them 2-1, I can't particularly remember that game much, to be honest, but I do remember the game particularly where we played them at the county ground and they were like 18 games unbeaten in the season. They hadn't lost that. And we were the first team to defeat them and take that unbeaten record because we scored a
Probably the
last
game I was
minute
on
goal
about
to make it 3-2. But their fans that day were class. But then obviously we gave them heartbreak at the end, what was good. But yeah, they were really good that day, to be fair. So
Probably the game I meant, sorry.
yeah, based off that game, I would probably put them in good, to be fair.
So we've got 2 goods, 1 tin pot, and 1 poor. So I feel like average in terms of everyone. I feel like average would be a fair place.
Yeah, I
So
agree. Yeah, I agree.
so I'm gonna tell us when to stop. So are we putting them with Watford? Doncaster?
Stop.
Yeah, I wouldn't put them in front of Doncaster because Doncaster was particularly good when we played them as well. Especially with their last minute limbs, because we gave away a penalty to them in the 94th minute, and when they scored that, it was absolute limbs from them, to be fair.
Fair enough. I mean, I actually would put Mansfield above Doncaster from personal experiences.
Yeah,
Not
same.
not a fan of Doncaster's fan base, to be honest. I mean, they're all right, but I mean, yeah, I'm not a fan really. Should we just? Where should we? Alpha, you get the deciding vote then.
Yeah, apologise for being on mute.
That's
West Brom
fine.
have just scored against Newcastle.
No
and
way.
I think if everyone knows that Tom Garrett and Lewis Bowden from Pitchside, one's a West Brom fan, one's a Newcastle fan. Tom Garrett's gone mad, and it's funny as hell. So that's why I had to mute just to watch it for a bit. Sorry, I apologise. But my final take on what Mansfield.
Yeah. Above
I think
Doncaster or not?
Yeah, Doncaster aren't that good. I think, like we said, Doncaster aren't that fan base. Were proper up there. I remember watching them; they weren't nothing special. You know what I mean? So I definitely think Mansfield, though, from what you guys have also said, I think they should be top of average. I'm just saying, I think Mansfield. Well, what I've just heard from Jordan, from what I've heard from you, clearly I was bang out of wrong. I've watched one Mansfield. I don't, you watch the fans sometimes, away fans, but clearly I was bang out of wrong. So I'd probably say top of average, to be honest. Poor from
Fair
me.
enough.
Apologise.
We are a bit short of time, so we'll leave it at the fan bases for now. So just a little quick one on Vale. I asked you, Alfie, about how many fans are you expecting Vale to take. Well, ask Jordan now. How many fans do you expect to take on a Tuesday night to Swindon?
Or Tuesday night. If it was a Saturday, I'd probably say you take about 1,000, but On a Tuesday night, I'm going to say you'll probably take about 700-800. No, you probably about 600-700 actually. Yeah, 600-700.
Just
Yeah.
don't,
No,
Alfie.
no.
I saw it.
Yes.
I saw it. Keep professional.
Yeah.
It's
No,
a
yeah.
red card.
Apologise. Caught off guard there.
You said 600-700, Alfie, didn't you, last week?
To be honest, yeah, I'll be surprised. Like, it's a Tuesday night, 7:45. You know, so Port Vale, you're around what, 3 hours away?
Yeah.
Yeah,
2
six,
hours
seven
and
hundred. I think.
45, 3 hours.
I think 500-600 maybe. Like maybe
We, we, we,
pushing
we've,
six
al-
fifty.
we've already sold just over 300. We're still
Oh,
waiting.
okay, so yeah.
We're still waiting for some more coaches, so especially after the Crew game as well. If we do get a decent result, then that should get the
Are you gonna
attendance
go?
a bit more. The Swindon one, unfortunately, not. My granddad's working they're working on the day, so unfortunately not. But if it was a 3 o'clock kickoff, we'd definitely be considering
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Tell Jordan I said hello. It's me, 9. Says Fred.
Yep, hello, mate.
So that'll be the end for tonight. It's been a really good show. We have had a couple of pullouts, but obviously we've still made it work. Callum, Alfie, and Jordan, really appreciate you all coming on. Callum, you won't be coming on next week, will you? As you're on holiday?
So I land back on the 1st, early hours of the 1st. So depending on that,
We're doing the show
then-
next week on Monday.
So yeah, so that's the 1st.
You'll probably be on the beaches, mojito in one hand.
Nah, Bloody Mary recovering.
Yeah.
No, I will try, but obviously I can't guarantee it. But I'll try my best to be on.
Yes, no worries. Well,
The jet lag,
looking
though, is
forward
gonna kill
to
ya.
seeing our clubs this
Yeah.
week. I'm sure it'll be a good one. And I will say good luck to Swindon because I actually do want them to win. Really appreciate you all coming on. Make sure to like and subscribe. And up the Vale.
Oh,
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
looks sad.